Saudi Arabia is rapidly redrawing its oil export map as renewed attacks by Yemen's Houthis has forced the kingdom to find new ways to keep crude flowing to international markets. The latest disruption has pushed the Saudi oil exports from the Red Sea into the shadows. Tankers loading crude at the Saudi port of Yanbu are increasingly switching off their automatic identification system transponders to avoid becoming potential targets. The analysts say that all recent crude loading from Yanbu has been carried out without visible tracking signals, making it far more difficult to accurately estimate the Saudi export volumes. The shift also highlights how a major maritime choke point is now coming under pressure. And after the closure of the Strait of Hormuz disrupted Gulf shipping earlier this year, Saudi Arabia has increasingly relied on its east-west pipeline to move crude from its eastern oil fields to Yanbu on the Red Sea. But these exports must still pass through al-Mandeb Strait, where the Houthi attacks have intensified. Saudi Arabia is now accelerating another alternative route, and that is Egypt's Mediterranean pipeline networks. Shipments through Egypt's Mediterranean port of Sidi Kerir have more than doubled in August to around 2.3 million barrels per day, according to the shipping data. The route allows a Saudi crude to move north through Egypt's pipeline systems, bypassing the most dangerous sections of the Red Sea. The strategy underscores the growing importance of the Suez-Mediterranean pipeline, which transports crude from the Gulf of Suez to the Mediterranean and serves as the alternative to the Suez Canal. The crisis is also exposing how dependent global energy markets remain on a handful of vulnerable maritime routes. The al-Mandeb Strait, a narrow passage linking the Indian Ocean to the Red Sea, is one of the world's most important energy corridors because much of the oil moving towards Europe passes through it. For Saudi Arabia, rerouting oil through Egypt may provide a temporary solution, but with the Strait of Hormuz still disrupted and the Red Sea security deteriorating, the kingdom's export network is now becoming increasingly dependent on alternative pipelines and a shrinking number of secure shipping corridors.